From Chapter 3 Season 3 teasers being sent out to different content creators over on Twitter to the announcement of in-person live events when it comes to the Fortnite competitive scene, there's a lot of stuff to talk about in today's YouTube video, so without further ado, let's drop into everything you should know by firstly talking about that event teaser. Following image was sent to Outlier over on Twitter by the official verified Fortnite Games Twitter account, and in it we have what appears to be at least the top right part of a bigger image. Now firstly, I speculate that over time, over the next few days, they're going to start sending different content creators another piece of this image, and us as a community, we have to piece all four of these images together in order to get a bigger picture, kind of like in previous seasons back all the way in Chapter 1, where we got 4 different pictures that actually gave us a little bit of a hint or a teaser to what's going to be going on in that next season. However, to describe the image, I know a lot of people might be thinking, ooh, it looks like a Pokeball, maybe we're getting a Pokemon collaboration, and I do not think that's the case, because this image actually resembles an old loading screen. As you can tell by the little bit of like a waves around the outer edge of this general circle, it appears that this is actually the bubble that our island is set inside of. The giant bubble in space, it appears that that's what's going on here. This is that entire island just encased in a bigger image with, all these little holographic teasers mixed in with it. So I don't think it's a Pokeball, I think it's just both sides of the Fortnite island. On top of this, however, I think what's going on in the bottom left where the red circle is that the red circle is where the central 0 point is, and then the top half and the bottom half are different halves of the island, one being the Chapter 2 island and one being the Chapter 3 island. Obviously, we're only around 6 to 5 days away from the live event, so I definitely feel they're going to be giving at least one part of this image out to a content creator who will tweet about it over on Twitter each day as a way to get the community involved in the hype up for the live event. But of course, if you don't think that this is actually the map and you think it's like maybe a Pokeball or something, feel free to theorize in the comments down below. However, that's not the only topic for today's YouTube video, because we also have to talk about the wonderful world of in-person events. In-person events had actually been canceled a while ago because of the whole COVID pandemic, and it was like we don't want to have one of these events where we could potentially be a breeding ground for everyone getting COVID, everyone getting infected with all these types of diseases and stuff, so Epic Games stopped it. And after that, we hadn't heard a single peep about an in-person event, we hadn't heard anything about a World Cup, nothing like that. It seemed like the plans had completely changed as the world was going through that major virus. However, in recent times, Epic Games recently started allowing third parties like DreamHack to host their own in-person events, as long as they keep their due diligence and preparation or whatever, in order to make sure no one's going to be having a chance of getting COVID. And now it appears that Epic Games themselves feel safe enough with the whole entire pandemic situation, viruses and all that, to actually host their own FNCS or in-person Invitationals Championship Cup, where people will be competing for a chance to win in a $1 million prize pool. This in-person event will take place on November 12th and 13th in Raleigh, North Carolina in the United States of America, and Epic Games is still going to have their players' health and safety as their #1 priority for hosting any type of in-person event from now and on into the future, where if public health trends changes or regional laws or recommendations shift at any point during this and upcoming years, they might have to reschedule or change their plans for these in-person events, but they're hoping to kick off doing a lot of in-person events once again with the FNCS. Now, to explain how this is going to work, it's an invitational, so it's invite only, where they'll be sending a selection of 100 top FNCS duos from around the world in order to have them participate in a single lobby for a share in a $1 million prize pool tournament. They plan to have more information granted to the public in the future upcoming months, but for right now, this is all we currently know, and I would love to hear down below, what do you think about in-person events? Are you hyped for it? Do you not really care that much about it? Do you hope maybe this is a step up to going to another World Cup in the near future? Or what else do you think? Anyways, with that said, my name's FireMonkey. Hope you enjoyed today's news recap, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another video. Peace out.